I hate a moral coward, one who lacks the manly spark. I just detest a man afraid to go home in the dark. I always spend my evenings where there's woman, wine, and song. But like a man, I always bring my little wife along. I'm a member of the midnight crew. I'm a night owl and a wise bird too. Home with the milk in the morning, singing the same old song. Rise with the moon, go to bed with the sun. Early to bed and you'll miss all the fun. Bring your wife in trouble, it will never trouble you. Make her a member of the midnight crew. The fun it doesn't stop till 12 on happy old Broadway. So what's the use of going home until the break of day? Now something confidential, whisper not above the breath. I once went home at 2 a.m. and scared my wife to death. I'm a member of the midnight crew. I'm a night owl and a wise bird too. Home with the milk in the morning, singing the same old song. Rise with the moon, go to bed with the sun. Early to bed and you'll miss all the fun. Bring your wife in trouble, it will never trouble you. Make her a member of the midnight crew. I never shall forget the night I made 6 hours run. Although I didn't have a knife, a blackjack, or a gun, I proved myself a hero of a very high degree. I ran for home and 6 of them were running after me. I'm a member of the midnight crew. I'm a night owl and a wise bird too. Home with the milk in the morning, singing the same old song. Rise with the moon, go to bed with the sun. Early to bed and you'll miss all the fun. Bring your wife in trouble, it will never trouble you. Make her a member of the midnight crew.
Description. And remember, if you're...
Sorry, I hate to cut you off there, Coyote, but we had a technical issue.
Again.
Somehow when we swapped over to game view, the mic just set itself to mute. I didn't do that. It just did it. I don't know how or why.
Hooray!
But now our viewers, listeners can actually hear us. So from the top...
Well, I'm Coyote de la Mancha.
And I'm Izzy the Fool. And you can actually hear us this time. Isn't that great?
Yay!
Technology is wonderful.
Yeah, in a totally unrelated note, my primary gaming rig is still in the shop.
Yes, we're back on the backup again.
Or rather, in the shop again. And once again, I have heard multiple times, yeah, I've never seen anything like this, but I'm sure someone here has. So, rejoice, therefore!
You were shouting out a charity when I let you know that you were actually unheard by everyone.
Yeah. My silent scream into the void tonight was on behalf of the Trevor Foundation. The Trevor Foundation helps LGBTQIA plus youth members of the community. That's almost a sentence. By acting as a refuge from the maelstrom. If you or someone you know might benefit from their services, links are in the description of this video. If you're in a position to give them a little love, send them a little bit of money, a donation, even $1 probably helps. That link is also in the description. And if you're not in a position that you can donate anything, please consider giving them a little bit of a signal boost on whatever social media you use. After all, that's basically what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And now,
Let's get the game started.
And now, having disposed of the monster,
exit our hero stage, right?
None the worse the wear for his harrowing ordeal.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm heading for my bed and where I'm
it's
bedding
this
to.
issue again. We have a mod loader that we use to run the game, and occasionally it just poos out. And it just did that. Basically, everything that could go wrong in the basic means of getting set up did go wrong tonight, which is why we're a bit late. Sorry about that.
Sorry about that, yeah. And so, having disposed of the monster,
Yes.
our hero crawls, bedraggled and desperate, stage right.
Okay, what am I doing here? Where are we right now?
What are we doing?
I was struggling to get something to work in my little command deck where I'm viewing everything. Sending a test chat to see if chat is up and running tonight, because that's been dodgy. It's up and running! Huzzah.
Woo! Yay!
We have chat.
We have chat.
Love this intro.
Yeah, so good.
We might end up running the intro every episode at this rate. We might get sick of it eventually, but having played this game, I think 17 or 18 times to completion across dozens of times of booting up the game, I've never got sick of this intro. So, who knows?
Well, you know, we'll just wing that. Oh, she's so cute. Hi.
I mean, that was the power slide. That's pretty intense maneuver.
Yeah, okay.
From Risei back there.
Yeah.
You seen Tenacious D? Tenacious D
No.
and the stick of truth, not stick of truth, that's fucking South Park. Let me my brain reboot here. The Pick of Destiny, found it. Have you ever seen Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny?
Isaac.exe is not responding. No, I have not.
Oh, dude, you've got to see it. It's so fucking funny.
Must I?
Hold on. Now try.
There we go. Okay.
Focus just wasn't on the game. There it is. Coyote Mansu, level 3.
All right, here we go.
Because you leveled up after punching the snot out of Shadow Yosuke last time.
Beat pummel kick. Well, yeah, I mean, I handled the violence, but he handled the hard part.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one. After all, it was the strength of one's heart to face oneself that made manifest his persona.
Isn't that always the line? It's just nothing in the fridge.
Still adjusting audio here. Trying to make sure we can both be heard clearly.
Yeah, everything is clean and fresh because it's kind of disused and because my younger cousin is really
Alright, it seems like
organized.
we've got a pretty good setup. Mike's positioned nicely to catch both of our voices without either of us being in danger of eating it. Goes a lot faster when there are two people washing the dishes. Yeah, that's right, you helped her with the dishes.
I did.
Like a good cousin slash older brother figure.
Yeah, like I am her cousin. I'm her older brother figure. As I have
Raining
been
tonight. Something may appear on TV.
as I have been reminded by my mother's younger brother. And
That pretty much sums it up.
Pretty much sums it up.
You're never gonna let him live that down. That's a line that I instantly forgot once I got past the beginning of the game. It stuck with you though. Anyway, you should go back to your room and check the TV.
I probably should. Fine, he said, rolling his eyes. I'll go watch TV. Can't I just read a book or something?
We got someone new in the chat tonight. Hello, Hayama Ford.
Hey, well met.
I'm trying to make out your your icon. Is that? It is. It's Homelander. Nice. The Boys is awesome.
Okay.
First time playing? Yeah, it's Coyote's first time playing. I myself have played the game multiple times over.
Yeah, I know a little bit, but
So I'm taking him through it for his first experience.
heavy fog throughout the year. Holy crap, dude.
The region has seen an abnormal amount of fog over the past few years, and the cause of the climate change.
Let me find a pause. I can try to fix getting the chat on screen for you, Coyote.
Okay.
Whatever the reason, residents of
We've got
nearby areas
chat
should be
running
extra careful.
for our viewers to use. We've got chat running in the stream layout. We don't yet have chat where it's most convenient for Coyote to see, so I'm managing that on my second device at the moment. Love the boys, yeah! So fucking good.
News on the incident in Eneba.
A lot of people say there was a lull, geez, in, I think, the 3rd season? But I personally didn't notice. Also, some people say that about the back half of season 4, since it gets really character-focused, but I really like the character-focused stuff, and, oh, right, we're playing a video game, sorry.
Well, yeah, just real quick, but any series, you're going to have some people who like the front end more, some people who like the back end more. You know, and then you have some people who are like, well, if you look at the arc as a whole.
Okay, it took until then to realize you're saying something dirty, Coyote, but thank you for sharing. Here we go, Midnight Channel time. The image is there again.
Exclamation.
It seems that if the conditions are met, you can see it as many times as you want.
It's disconcerting.
Yeah. A silhouette appeared.
Oh dear.
It seems to be a woman. It looks like she's wearing a kimono.
Oh no. Wait a minute.
Ellipses.
I sense danger.
This reminds me of The Ring, right? The image is so out of focus that you can't tell who it is.
No, but I've only seen one young woman with long hair wearing a kimono recently, so feelings of dread.
Yeah. What would happen if you touched the image on the Midnight Channel?
Yeah, that sounds like a sensible...
Reach out and touch it.
Yeah, that sounds like a sensible experiment. I'll try that.
Yeah, totally do it.
Would you be able to touch the person on screen? Or would something just eat your fingers? Well, there's only one way to know for sure, really.
Do it. Oh.
What? But the image disappeared.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
You should speak to Yosuke and the others about this tomorrow.
Staring into the now dimly reflective screen like a black mirror gazing into the future or the past. I should probably grow a beard. Beards are cool. Oh yeah, mysterious figure. You should speak to Yosuke and the others about this tomorrow. I'll just speak to everybody. It'll be fine.
I spent a while at one point trying to grow a goatee, and I think I gave up at the 6-month mark, but it was still just this awkward little spit of hair. I do not grow facial hair at the rate that I want, ever. I grow it just enough to be a nuisance and require me to shave regularly, but I don't grow it fast enough to actually grow any reasonable facial hair.
That's unfortunate. You have my sympathies.
You decided to go to bed for tonight. I recall, though, that when I told you, man, it's been like 6 months and I still don't have a beard, I give up. You chuckled a bit when you were like, yeah, I spent years growing into anything respectable of a beard.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I just don't have that patience to put up with my face just looking bad for years. Oh, this is...
Welcome.
Hey again.
It's the Tengu.
Do not be alarmed. You are fast asleep in the real world. I have summoned you within your dreams.
Okay, well, I'm happy to be here. Please don't peck me again with your almighty snout. That hurts.
Yeah, the OG Igor. It seems you've been summoned to the Velvet Room.
It does seem so. And what's the lovely lady's name again? Elizabeth, I think?
Margaret.
Margaret.
Elizabeth is the Velvet Room attendant from Persona 3.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep.
Oh, well, that works.
Mm-hmm.
And so we meet again.
This is a space that only those who have, in one way or another, entered into a contract may enter. In your daily life, you subconsciously heard the call to awaken, and you chose to follow the destiny of your inner voice.
Interesting. Okay.
Thereby, enacting your glorious awakening to your power.
My glorious awakening. I'm liking this more and more. Okay, tell me more about my glory.
Hold on to this.
What?
Glory, glory.
Oh, A velvet
Michael
key.
and Margaret sounds like Google Translate. Hey, it took a long time for Google Translate to reach the levels of technology to sound like Margaret.
Yeah. But I am their guest in the Velvet Room. That's very cool.
Your destiny will require you to hone your power. And for that, you will inevitably require our help.
Okay, well, you know, we're all friends here. That's fine. I appreciate the assistance. What destiny?
One prize for this assistance.
Oh man, I was hoping it was free. Okay, what do you want in return? Equivalent exchange. What would you like?
Dirty deeds done dirt cheap.
And assume responsibility for all decisions you may make.
Okay, well, I don't remember the exact terms of the contract, but I can certainly assume responsibility for my decisions.
I believe the entire contract is I assume responsibility for all decisions I make.
Oh,
Yeah, it's actually written out and you formally sign it in Persona 3, and yeah, the entire length of the contract is just I assume responsibility for every decision I make.
oh okay, well, at that point I understand.
Yep.
Very well.
Contract that salesman didn't say anything of this.
The persona you have acquired.
Yeah, Igor is kind of a roundabout way of getting to the contract in this game compared to just how straightforward the pitch was from the creepy boy in Persona 3.
It is a side of you that shows itself when you face the world around you.
Meanwhile, in Persona 1 and 2, he's extremely,
Face various difficulties in
what's
life.
the word I'm looking for? Loose with the structure of it. He doesn't even introduce this place as you're being tied to a destiny. He's just like, oh yeah, this is the Velvet Room, place between dream and reality, and our job is to support all of you Persona users, because in 1 and 2, the entire party gets to go to the Velvet Room together.
Oh, nice. So, yeah, the persona is a facade of determination that I wear to face various difficulties in life.
Your persona ability, however, is that of the wild card. Compared to that
So you
of
played
others,
any other Persona games.
He has.
Izzy, I have played every Persona game. Coyote, he is a Persona virgin. This is his first Persona game.
Be gentle with me.
It is like the number 0. Empty, yet holding infinite potential within itself.
Yeah, some of the synchronicities that we're seeing in this are also interesting, like the history question about the year 0 and how 0 does not exist in the calendar because the Romans did not have the concept of 0 in their mathematical system.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Yeah, but the Arabs did. And so we use the Arabic numeral system.
Oh, that's cool. No spoilers then. Yes, I would appreciate being gentle in the spoilers. Not just for Coyote's sake, but also because there might be viewers who are joining us who haven't seen the game before either.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Unfortunately, there isn't a response for, yeah, I totally get it. So,
You can be confused about special, you can be confused about empty.
I would like more information about special.
Yeah.
The persona ability is the power to control one's own heart. And the heart is strengthened through bonds.
Okay, so through mastering one's persona and embracing it, one also engages in the path towards self-mastery.
Yes.
I'm digging this.
And the greater one's self-mastery, which is best informed by relationships with others, the stronger the persona becomes.
Yeah, this is very good. This is very cool. I'm liking
It's actually my favorite Persona game, and I think I spent more than 200 hours on my Vita back then. Bro, same on both counts. So glad to see someone who played it back on the Vita.
I'm in good company.
The power of these social links is what will determine your persona's abilities.
Okay, cool.
I still don't get it.
So is this like your ship? I wonder how many people
like flying.
I wonder how many people hit I still don't get it. You know, I mean, but you know, if you're a kid playing this could easily be a very new series of concepts.
Yeah, actually, this game was my introduction to Jungian philosophy and all the ideas therein, and it's a great introduction, I think.
Yeah, it really is.
I believe that, despite my jokes, I'm pretty sure I still don't get it my first time.
So I'm going to focus on, tell me more about Control One's Heart, please.
Yeah.
That sounds fascinating.
Social links are necessary for more than strengthening your persona.
Okay. Please, continue, beautiful person.
At times, they will help light the way to the truth you're searching for.
Where will your awakened
By the way, Hayama, if you think that Margaret's voice is a little stiff, which it is, oh, that's right, you've played this game 200 plus hours, so you've seen the additional lines that were added for Golden that I think were either recorded by a different actress or she's just doing a very different performance. She sounds distractingly different in the new lines.
Well, you know, she's been having a hard time. And indeed, where will my awakened power take me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the fact that even though he's talking about destiny, he's making abundantly clear the choices are mine.
Yes.
And he's going to have my back as best he can.
Yeah, destiny is used in this story as kind of synonymous with grand opportunity.
Yeah. I mean, you have destiny, and then
Don't
you
remember
have,
that? That's fair.
I don't.
Oh, talking with Hayama and
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I look forward to traveling the road of your destiny together.
Cool.
Till we meet
again. Yeah, to be as avoidant of spoilers as possible, in the extra dungeon that you can unlock if you fulfill the requirements in the remaster, when Margaret makes an appearance and says a few lines, those are all new. And there's also a few additional lines added to a special scene that you can access with her only in New Game Plus. And I won't say anything further than that.
Okay, cool.
You saw what was on last night, right?
Yeah, actually I did. I'm a little concerned.
I couldn't
It's
tell who
Yukiko,
it
you
was,
moron.
But if someone's shown up on TV, we can't ignore it.
I couldn't tell who it was, Yukiko. But if someone showed up on TV, we can't ignore it. It's Yukiko.
It's Yukiko. Dude, what the hell? You know what? He means well.
Yeah.
He tries.
Yosuke is doing his very best.
He is doing his very best, and we should respect that.
Yeah.
Let's go check it out after school. Maybe Teddy can tell us something.
Or we could check out Yukiko and make sure she's okay.
Mm-hmm.
If it turns out someone was thrown in again, there really might be a culprit behind all this.
You think? Are we still on the fence about there being a murderer, Yosuke? Is that still an uncertainty? I mean, last time we did extol the virtues of not jumping to conclusions, but come on!
He's doing his best. He's doing his best. He's doing his best. He's
Playing
doing
student,
his best.
league-looking student, rolling student. Now is Yosuke. Yep. He goes through a lot of monikers.
He is the rolling student. He is the prince of Walmart. He is the scrotum guy. He has many names.
Even if it is something about that place that's killing the victims, if someone's using that world as a weapon, that's unforgivable. We need to find the culprit.
And he's the magician Arcana. There, I contributed.
Yay.
I'm tired tonight. I was supposed to get dinner before we got started, but technical issues basically stole my dinner. So
Oh man.
I might sneak away later to get food when maybe you're in combat or something, but I don't want to miss any of the cutscenes.
Yeah, no blame. You know, when you reach the point of go.
Yeah.
Get sustenance. Stoke the human furnace.
Yeah.
Onward.
Furnace. Now I'm just thinking of Minecraft.
The police can do it. Who'd believe that the murderer kills people by throwing them into the TV?
Police would not believe that. That's true.
That's probably
His
true.
voice actor, if I'm not mistaken, is Yuri Lowenthal, right? He voiced Spider-Man PS4. Yes, it's Yuri Lowenthal. He is a legend in the voice acting scene. He's famous for voicing Sasuke in the English dub of Naruto. He's voiced Persona 4 Yosuke right here. He's done a ton of background voice work for video games all over the place. He voiced characters in like that one weird, I don't know what the hell it's called. It's like a fighting game Blaze Blue. Was the character in that one? He's really prolific. Love his work.
Yeah. I love these options like, it has to be us. I want to keep my word, too. Let's bring an end to this. And
you do it.
You do it.
I love you do it.
You
That's
do
so shitty.
That's just like, yeah, I was all in favor until it turned out I had to, like, do social links and peopling and stuff, and now I'm checking out. It's like, no.
Hey, Laughing Gremlin, welcome. No worries about being late. We were late to start tonight.
Awesome. Yeah, I like all three of these, but I think ultimately it has to be us.
Yeah, that's my favorite one, too.
Cool. It's reassuring to hear someone else say it.
Yeah. Playing this game in high school was the perfect time to play it, by the way.
Oh, I can only imagine.
You know, I tried sticking my head in the TV last night the way you did, and it actually worked.
Okay.
Great. Hero, you do it, Yosuke. Okay. Credits roll.
Okay, so I was like, I'll stick my hand in and hope that nothing bites it off.
Yeah.
Because there was an image this time. It wasn't just blank.
You're trying to fondle it. Fondle the silhouette.
No, I was not. No.
I'm throwing shade here.
Well, there was shade on the TV. So, yeah, but I was like, hopefully nothing bites my fingers off, but only one way to be sure. And so I was kind of getting on the square on that. And he was like, I just stuck my head in.
I just stuck my head in there.
Oh my god, Yosuke, you should never travel alone.
It actually worked. I'm glad he didn't have a really big TV, and also that he didn't trip. Or else maybe it's serious danger.
Right?
Because, yeah, if you go in somewhere other than the one spot that we established as our entrance at Juness...
You could be anywhere.
You could be anywhere in there.
Teddy will not be waiting for you.
Yeah.
You will have no help.
That'd be very bad.
Dude.
Forgot Yosuke already has his persona now. Yes. Last episode was Yosuke's Awakening.
Yes. And as aforementioned, I did the combat, but he did the hard part. So hats off to him.
I think I can do that now because I have the same power. Persona, wasn't it? Could be that we got this gift from someone.
Hey, Cryptid Rhea is in the chat.
Yay, Rhea! Okay, so yeah, we could have gotten this gift from someone specifically to solve this case. But I will note, I did not have to face a shadow to gain my persona.
Yeah, you just mysteriously had that power. In fact, you were able to enter the TV before you even met your persona, which is flipped.
So I'm like, okay, there's a couple of ways I can interpret this. One is I just have my act so together. I am just so self-aware that I'm just like, no, I don't need to face my shadows. I've got this, man. I've got this. The other is, okay, so somebody just tapped me apparently and skipped me through that line. So there's struggles that my friends have had to face that I haven't yet, and I'm going to have a little bit of a handicap later on.
The really cool thing about you making that observation now is one could argue that the game takes one of those interpretations and the anime takes the other.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Cool. Dude, we should totally do a reaction video to the anime sometime after I do this.
That's not going to be one video. That would be a lot of videos.
Yeah, well, playing this game is going to be a lot of videos. So.
Or we could do a super condensed, 45-minute, just
we could
reactions to various clips and stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll talk about it later.
Yeah.
Then again, you managed to go inside the TV and get your persona first. I feel like as long as you're with me, I can find the culprit and crack this case.
In the chat, I actually tried to touch my TV screen at the Persona 4 on PS2 back in 2010. Yeah, man. I mean, I get it.
Yeah. Pardon me, please. Yeah, that's the only problem with using a...
Even with so much mystery swirling around, Yosuke is trying his hardest to move on.
Yeah, he really is. Hats off to him. Yeah, the trouble with using the large communal microphone instead of just being on headsets or something, I can't mute it when I cough.
Yeah.
So my apologies to everybody if I have sudden coughing fit or something. So
no worries.
And Cryptid Rhea says that she is obviously in favor of our reacting to the anime.
Reaction to the anime.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
that would be awesome.
I think it would probably be an edited, published video instead of a live thing, definitely, because of copyright concerns for one.
Yeah.
So, I can kind of see in my head how that would go.
I enjoy having a channel.
Yeah, I think it's neat. I mean, the anime is pretty short. It's like 23 episodes.
Okay.
Okay, by anime standards, that's short. That's like a season of most anime series. So.
All right. Well. Yosuke is trying his hardest to move on. I guess I'll try to move on as well.
You sense a faint stirring of friendship between you and Yosuke.
Aww.
Friends.
Friends will be friends. When you're in need of love, they give you care and attention. Friends will be... Ow!
I'm bad at making friends and I'm bad at maintaining friendship, but boy am I good at friend sims. When I touch the TV while playing Persona 4, I feel that. Also remember waiting for my Hogwarts letter when I turned 11. Yep. And yes, it's socially time!
Okay.
As you form a bond with Yosuke, you feel the power in your heart strengthening.
Neat.
You recall Igor's words.
The persona ability is the power to control one's own heart. And the heart is strengthened through bonds. As you form bonds by becoming involved with others, your own social links will gradually develop. The power of these social links is what will determine your persona's abilities.
Okay.
Social links. Is this bond with Yosuke what Igor was talking about? Yosuke will now die for you. I'll talk about that in a sec once we get through the scene, the reference that Cryptid Rhea just dropped. You've established the Yosuke Hanamura social link of the Magician Arcana.
Yeah, it's interesting that he is the magician. The magician in the...
And you put on our hero name.
Taro.
Ah, yeah, that's... our hero's name is Coyote Monsu, which is a rough Japanification of Coyote's channel name. Coyote de la Mancha.
It's interesting they gave him the magician arcana. The magician in the Taro represents mastery of the cycle and the elements that are involved, but not necessarily mastery over oneself.
Yep.
Depending on, how one chooses to interpret. So...
Yosuke's determination in battle has been enhanced.
He is very determined.
Yosuke can now wake up a knocked down ally during battle.
That's good. I get knocked down sometimes.
Yeah, that's a useful passive ability to have. Your ally may help someone who is knocked down get back on their feet. Yeah, so what Cryptid Rhea was referencing there is a joke from the Hi-Am Daisy comic. And the Hi-Am Daisy comic, in turn, is referencing the original PlayStation 2 version of the game, where when you form the level 1 social link with someone, you get the ability where they will now take a deadly blow for you in combat, which in Persona 4 Golden has been moved to rank 7, which makes a lot more sense.
Holy crap, dude.
I'll try to keep my quoting the Hi-Am Daisy comics to a minimum, but no promises. Oh, don't bother doing that. The first several episodes are just chock full of Hi-Am Daisy quotes. Go nuts, Cryptid Rhea.
Go nuts, man. Let's just have fun with it. So, all right.
Hello, Chie.
Why? He's
awkward because of you guys leaving her outside of the TV.
Yeah, she had. In retrospect, I do feel we owe her an apology.
Yeah.
I mean, she owes him a little bit of an apology, but I've been thinking about that moment where she hit him with the rope, and I was like, at first I was like, she hit him with the rope so hard it knocked him on his butt. But then after a while I thought about it and I was like, yeah, how hard does that have to be with Yosuke?
Especially when he's exhausted. Whenever you first enter the TV world, and especially awaken to your persona, your whole body is incredibly fatigued.
So yeah, she was so worried that she burst into tears, threw rope at him, and ran off, basically.
Yeah, he fell over.
So yeah, Chie, just My character won't really do it, obviously, but imagine my character like doing that thing where the hands are clasped above the head, kind of bending down.
The incredible bow of penitence.
Yes, very, very meek and penitent here. Because in retrospect, yeah, we were careless. We're very sorry.
About yesterday? We're sorry we worried you.
Oh, very nice. We're actually going to cover that.
Never mind that. Is Yukiko still not
Nah,
here?
she is over it.
Oh, but Yukiko is still
Yeah,
not
that's
here.
worse.
No.
Yep. Ria is right on top of the Pie and Daisy references. Dojima, all this work is such a pain. It's like people expect the police to solve crimes or something.
Ironically, I don't know. I haven't seen a whole lot of the game. I may have seen, but I have seen some of the Hi, I'm Daisy as well.
Yeah. Oh, yep, that's the exact quote. I like how Chie acts when MC and Yosuke back to the TV world. I was so worried. I mean, scared stiff. Damn it.
Huh? Yukiko-san? No. At least I haven't seen her.
Yeah, Chie.
Oh, man.
No, at least I haven't seen him today. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm freaking out now. Because at first, when I saw her with the kimono last session, I was all like, oh, okay, so she's dressed very formally and traditionally because she was going to be interviewing with the press to kind of keep them off her mom. Then I was like, oh no, they just ambushed her. So apparently she was dressed like that because she was working. She was being a formal hostess. And gosh, guys, come on. Who's the last person that we saw wearing a kimono?
I love how the comic highlights that.
Hey,
Where back to back, it's
we were talking about
you see Yukiko in the rain. I'm wearing a kimono because I'm filling in for my mom at the inn that she runs. And then hard cut this news. Yukiko Amagi is wearing a kimono because she's filling in for her mom at the inn they run. And then Midnight Channel, you see the silhouette of someone wearing a kimono. But you can't think of anyone that fits that description.
And then she's like, poor Chie, she's like, hey, is that stuff you were talking about for real? Honey, you were right there.
For real? Chie, do you remember when we went into the fog world and Yosuke tried to piss, but he couldn't piss? Remember that?
Well, sometimes when something happens that's outside of a person's standard purview, they will reflexively kind of try to forget.
Oh, yeah. She did actually, both she and Yosuke basically announced, let's try to forget this happened after the first time. And she didn't go back after Yosuke, of course, went back.
Yeah.
all that about how people showing up on the Midnight Channel is related to that other world.
Well, that seems to be the case.
Oh, we were just talking about that. We're thinking of checking it out later.
The person on TV yesterday? I think it was Yukiko.
Thank you!
I think it was Yukiko.
Thank
That's
you!
an interesting thing. Pay attention to this going into the game. Typically, if there's one person out of the party who's like, no, I think I know who it was. It's the person in the party who's the closest to the person who was grabbed. Because the closer you are to someone, the more like the less blurry and more distinct the image that you see on the TV.
Yeah. Poor Yukiko.
That kimono looked like the one she
Same thing happened with Yosuke, as you may recall. He was sure he saw Saki-senpai when everyone else wasn't sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got worried, so I emailed her last night, but she hasn't responded.
Okay, let's just cut class and go and save her life. I think that her life is more
It
important.
does take priority over school, I agree.
Though, and she said she'd be at school today.
Gremlin says he loves the horror ambiance the music stings. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely agreed. The sound on this is perfect.
Calm down. We get the picture. And you still haven't heard from her?
No.
Alright, so I sum up the information I gain in that other world for Chie.
What's that supposed to mean? Wait, are you
I just realized, is the game audio a little low to anybody else? I've been observing it this whole time and I just realized the game audio is a little quiet, but I'm not sure if it's too quiet.
Yeah,
or
does it
what.
seem quiet to you guys?
Sound off in the chat. How's the game audio?
Oh, you chatters who chat. Okay, we've got one
Recess
slightly.
slightly. One vote might be enough for me to act. It's a little low. Well, I can absolutely bring that up.
Yeah, let's go ahead.
Gremlin says seems fine. I'm going to go ahead and err on the side of turning it up a bit.
Yeah. Yeah, Chie distinctly not wanting to believe what seems to be the logical conclusion here. It's like, are you saying Yukiko was thrown in there?
Okay, we've got 2 votes for it's a little low, so I'm turning that up.
Yeah.
And also, I'm going to take advantage of this opportunity to see if I can get chat positioned where Coyote likes it, so it's easier for him to see what you guys are saying.
Yay.
There we are.
Okay, awesome.
I am a genius. Moving on.
We don't know yet for sure. We should check to see if she's safe first. Give her another call.
Yeah, that's a good point, Yosuke. If she's safe, she's probably not in danger. He tries.
Yep. Oh my god, does he try?
No good. Her voicemail picked up.
Okay, screw the GPA. We're gonna help Yukiko.
She's not answering.
Off we go.
Are you serious? Then is Yukiko-san inside that place?
Stop it. Something must have come up, like an errand or something.
Yukiko. Yukiko. Missing school for an errand. Really?
Why, without responding to emails or phone calls or anything.
That makes sense to you?
She doesn't want to fear the worst, but that's where this is going, GA.
Yeah, but the worst is before us.
Yep.
She wouldn't be able to answer herself if that's it.
Yeah, at this point, she's looking for any other explanation than she's in danger.
Yeah, and okay, helping at the end and not being able to answer her cell, if that's it, I can kind of see that. Because we would not know if her parents had called in for her.
Yeah.
But,
Oh, yeah, Cryptid is still remembering the creepy reporter from last episode.
yeah,
You look really cute in that kimono. You must get a lot of male visitors. Dude, that is harassment.
Yeah. By the way, male viewers, she's single.
My God, yeah, I feel that in a lot of other countries that are not Japan, there would be serious storming buzz like angry hornets on social media about that.
Seriously. I mean, okay, the United States is not the perfect country to judge.
God, no.
But that doesn't. The fact that we live in a country where that kind of grossness is so prevalent does not make it less gross.
Correct. Would you skip school for that?
Well, I'll give the inn a call.
Yes, call the inn.
Yes, call the in.
Verify other sources.
I'm liking this.
Come on, Yukiko. Pick up.
Agreed, Ria.
Yes,
ew.
ew. It's very, very ew. How much ew could it be? Not much more ew.
Pick up.
You
gotta press the button to continue, Coyote.
Oh, I was thinking she would just answer.
No, it
Oh.
still dialogue boxes. Oh, thank God she's there.
Okay. Okay.
I see. Nah, it was nothing. I'll email you again later.
Okay.
She was over at the inn.
Okay.
Woo!
Alright. I was
That was scary.
yeah.
She said they had a big group reservation and she had to help out.
Okay.
Yeah. Now that I think about it, this has happened before too. At least
I don't remember 2008 was this creepy.
Okay. Alright. Cancel the red alert. We can attend class. It'll be fine.
She said she'll be at the inn tomorrow too.
You know what? That sucks, but we can take careful notes for her. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
For crying out loud, Yosuke! Yosuke. You don't know nothing.
Okay, Chie, just chill for a minute, okay?
Grr, arr.
She was totally fine.
Calm
You fill
thyself.
her head with worry, Yosuke. How could you?
And you were all Yukiko-san inside
But
that
in
place.
Yosuke's defense, he did have what we refer to in the business as a credible fear. So,
Yeah. Yeah, I will also point out, Chie, we were not the only ones worrying. That's why you're upset. Please don't be mad at us for being worried that our friend might be in danger.
that is very silly.
Sorry. But there is a reason we thought that.
Oh yeah? What?
Well, we thought people show up on the Midnight Channel because they're already over in that world. I mean, it makes sense, right? People show up on TV because they're inside the TV.
Yeah, I love Chie's voice too.
Yeah, Erin Fitzgerald, I believe. She's also an excellent voice actress.
Yeah, this was an understandable worry, as Ri also points out.
Yukiko-san's still here in our world. We might want to see what this is about.
Yeah, Chie is definitely cute.
All right, let's meet up at Junes after school.
She's like, button level of cute. Agreed. After school. All right. So,
Just verified. Yep, that's Erin Fitzgerald. She's great.
cool.
And later, when Rise is introduced, we'll get a whole helping of Laura Bailey. She is also absolutely excellent.
Awesome. And yes,
All of
Cryptid
them.
Via, buy her all of the stuffed animals. Also, all of the ice cream, and see her safely home. All right, so...
It is fun just how much Chie loves steak. I mean, she's freaking nuts for steak.
Well, yeah, but... I mean, as I understand it, she's also studying the martial arts.
Yep.
As a teenager, so her body's going to be craving protein.
Yeah.
And animal protein is
Get
the
that
most...
protein.
It's the most easily assimilated.
I love how well Chie and Akihiko from Persona 3 get along when they meet in the fighting game crossover.
Ha!
He basically, becomes her sensei, and it's fucking awesome.
Oh, nice.
Because by that point, Akihiko is a globe-trotting martial arts master of multiple studies and disciplines.
So, all right, explaining to Chie in detail about what happened last night.
Okay, I think that's more than enough about my sorry escapades.
Dude, no, they were not your sorry escapades. You were freaking brilliant.
If I hadn't seen the place firsthand, I'd never have believed a story like that.
If you hadn't seen the place firsthand, Chie, we wouldn't be telling you about it. So, yeah, that's completely fair. Chie and Aki's friendship. Yeah, I'm looking forward to finding out some of the stuff that
It is so awesome.
some of these people get into as adults, you know?
Yeah, what we really need is Persona 5 Arena, where we've got the Persona 5 cast interacting with the adult Persona 4 cast. That would be
yeah.
amazing. Just
dude.
do Persona 4 Arena again, but with young Phantom Thieves and grown-up investigation team. I would pay so much money for that.
Dude, I mean, that'd be so cool if they just had that as kind of a regular tier effect, where it's like, okay, and now we've released, Persona 6, and then after that, let's see what happens when we team them up with the Persona 5 group as adults.
As adults. Yeah, you could keep that going forever, I agree.
Yeah, that would
And it
be
would never
just...
get bloated.
Yeah, that would never get old, because all of these are very different people, and they would go on to different paths afterwards.
We do have some good Persona 5 and 4 crossover in the form of Persona Q2, which features the cast of 3, 4, and 5.
Oh.
Very fun. But it's, non-canonical, outside continuity, everyone is still teenagers shenanigans, which is still fun.
Mm-hmm.
But I prefer a Persona 4 crew, Where Are They Now, meets Phantom Thieves post their adventure.
Yeah.
That's what I would love to see, just like
Absolutely.
Persona 4 Arena.
Yeah.
Yeah, no kidding. Anyways, we need to know what's going on inside.
Wonder if you would feel like a concerned big brother figure to Akira. Oh my god! How good would that be if the P4 Pro Tag just neatly steps back into the big brother shoes, but with Joker? And just be like, dude, I've been where you are now, and I'm worried.
Okay, I haven't seen a whole lot of Persona 5, but that sounds awesome.
That sounds fucking adorable. And very funny.
Yosuke, you allowed there to be a sale in electronics today. I'm shocked and bitterly disappointed.
Yeah, how dare you? You're the Prince of Juness. You're supposed to take control of this store.
Is this not your kingdom? Do you not rule all that life touches?
He's like, no, not till I poison my dad. Talking to that Teddy guy? Yup. He's our man on the inside. Or, I guess, bear on the inside.
Of course, at the same time, I mean, oh no, there's customers around. What if they see? Yeah, what are they going to do? Tell somebody?
Well, first they're going to shit, and then they're going to tell the cops, and then they're going to get committed.
Yeah, I feel like that's not as big a concern as he's making it out to be.
Yeah. Oh, Hayama Chat says, I think Atlas is focusing on Persona 6 right now, and their new Atlas game, Metaphor Refantasio. Oh, man, yeah, Metaphor. I really want to play that. I've been following that since it was called Project RE Fantasy, which was announced, good God, like 5 or 6 years before we actually saw any of the game's artwork or direction or knew anything about it, basically, other than we're making a video game.
Oh, I'm glad they're not rushing.
Yeah, they're taking their time, and it looks super good. I'm definitely going to play it.
Alright, Yosuke is there in the corner like, wait, a brilliant idea! Okay, Yosuke, what is it? That's what we need, a brilliant idea!
Let's go, Yosuke, what do you got?
Yeah, what do you got, Yosuke?
Try sticking your hand in and calling him over. I bet that bear's wandering around the entrance anyway.
I love that you're always the go-to guy to stick your hand into the alternate dimension.
Yeah, that's... I mean, okay, at the same time, Yosuke just derp and stuck his head in when he was by himself, so, you know...
Hey, Chie, stand over here. Make a wall with me.
A wall?
You tried beckoning Teddy over. Chomp. Something bit you.
Ah!
What's wrong?
Shh! Not so loud, you idiot!
She screams.
Yes.
Dude! Is that a bite mark? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just glad I didn't stick my head in.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, Yosuke, a little caution, okay?
My favorite answer is, I think I'm gonna cry.
No.
I will say the result for making that joke is pretty damn funny, but go
yeah,
for it.
I'm not gonna go for that. I feel like, and I may be doing him a tremendous injustice, but I feel like if I do that,
Chat's
Yosuke's
popping off. I love it. We've not been able to keep up.
I feel like Yosuke might feel a little called out if I said that one.
I'm fine.
That's good. Sheesh, that stupid bear must have done it. Hey, you! We know you're in there.
Okay, Chie, remember we were trying to not be weird?
Oh, is this a game?
No, it's not a game. Can you sense anyone inside there right now?
Who's anyone? I'm a lonely little bear, like always.
Don't worry, everybody. This is just an interactive television display. Or something.
Yeah, we're just teenagers playing a game. Don't worry about it.
This land feels so bare.
This land feels so barren.
It starts.
Yes. Bring on the bear puns.
Chie,
Shut it.
no patience for bear puns.
Yeah.
So there's no one inside? You're sure?
I'm not lying. My nose is running as good as ever.
Your nose is running as good as ever. I don't
Not
mean
how-
like an engine, but
Not how I would have phrased that.
no.
go warn Yukiko anyway.
Good call.
Since she'll
Nice.
be busy this weekend
Chie's on top of
helping out
this.
at the inn, I doubt she'd go anywhere alone, but still.
Yeah. You'll walk with her to school on Monday, right?
Sure, I'll go pick her up at her house.
Maybe we'll find out more on tonight's Midnight Channel. Cross your fingers that this is all just a misunderstanding.
Yeah.
Well, let's hope.
What's your cell number? I'll call you when I watch it tonight.
Nice. The exchange of the numbers.
Yay.
There seems to be a friendship happening.
Encrypted Rhea, meanwhile, is here for the bear puns.
Taps forearm rapidly with an outstretched. Give me those bear puns and kick me! Reminds me of the Venture Brothers, when there's this character who starts off as just a pirate, basically. You exchange cell numbers with Yosuke. Fake pirate, mind you. It's like a Scooby-Doo thing where they're all pretending to be pirates to scare people away.
Uh-huh.
Well, he actually becomes a permanent character, even though we never get his real names. People just call him Pirate. And much later in the series, we realize that he has a crippling addiction to tranquilizer darts, which are standard issue for most supervillains.
Oh.
And also for secret agents of like the shadow government OSI people. So at one point he rushes in while the OSI is talking to some other character, and he just has his belt tightened around his arm. He extends it rapidly and screams, "Hey, I'm not supposed to be in here!" And then they just aim the gun, shoot him in the arm. Oh, that's the good stuff. And then he keels over.
Oh, man. Oh, that's awful.
That's what I was thinking of. Oh, nice. Rhea is familiar.
All right. Don't forget to watch tonight.
Was it really Yukiko who appeared last night?
Hopefully not. I mean, okay, she's probably not the only attractive woman in all of Inaba who owns a kimono.
Statistically, that is unlikely. However, we aren't that lucky.
And the person who's closest to her, Chie, recognized her.
Yeah, she was like, "That's Yukiko."
Yeah. I still ship those two in my heart.
Me too. I like them a lot.
Yeah.
You need to watch the Midnight Channel again tonight.
Yeah, I get home and my...
Ah, here it is. Here's the "it's like people expect the police to solve crimes or something" scene.
Find here.
Okay. This guy looks like a kicked puppy left in the rain.
Oh, side note, by the way, for those of you who aren't aware, the same voice actor who provides the scattered bits of voice dialogue for the protagonist, primarily used in battle, is the same one who provides the voice for your uncle's partner here, Adachi. Johnny Young Bosch, also a very talented, very prolific voice actor, primarily in anime dubs and video games.
Yeah, I can also see Cryptid Rhea's point of view, where the two of them are more as sisterly best friends.
But we see Chie Yukiko as a couple very much, though I don't hate the ship or anything. That's totally cool. That's totally valid.
Yeah, see, for me, I don't see them as like, oh my god, these two teen girls getting together, that's so hot. I see it more being just sometime in their 20s. Mm-hmm. They end up just spending more and more time together, and then both of them just kind of look at the situation like, yeah, this is right.
That's a fanfic right there. Years later, they're, for whatever reason, they're roommates in their 20s. And then things gradually progress from there.
Yeah.
There's a fanfic there. I don't feel like writing it, but somebody should.
Someone distinctly should. I mean, I don't write a whole lot of video game fanfics. I do write My Little Pony fanfiction.
Yeah. If you wanted to write Persona fanfiction, I can answer questions about the world.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'll play through it, and then I'll see if I feel inspired.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Kojima looks straight at the fourth wall. Hey, do you mind? We're trying to have a scene here. Adachi, yeah, no one cares about your fucking fanfiction.
And we've still got nothing that points directly to a suspect.
We don't even know if this is a homicide.
Well, what else could it be? There's no way a body could end up like that by accident.
Well, okay, in the younger brother of my mother's defense, suicide rate, especially among teens, does tend to be kind of high.
That's true. That's true.
I mean, we have school shootings, they have suicides.
Yes. That's a pretty accurate analogy, honestly.
Neither of these is ideal.
No.
But,
it is the reality.
yeah, tragically. I thought you'd be like, hey, we don't care about your pony fanfics. You're keeping us hostage here.
I
know, they won't let us go.
We haven't found the cause of death for the first Vic. Now we got a second one just like it. If this is a murder case, there's no doubt we're dealing with a single perp.
Same MO.
But if that's true, what the hell's going on?
You know, I thought at first this all spun out of that love triangle.
No, that singer, Misuzu Hiragi, has a solid alibi. She was performing overseas, and her phone records prove it.
The one time Dojima and Adachi agree on anything, and it's not even canon.
Oof, yeah.
Wow.
And remember, the only reason the scandal went public was because Hiragi herself...
Oh, damn. So, Nawatame's wife brought the affair that her husband was having with Yamano to the public.
To the media.
To the media, specifically. She was just like, yeah, burn this woman to the ground.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, well, that's burning the woman and her husband to the ground. She's like, no, I'm going to set fire to both of your lives. Which, I mean, that is a motive for murder.
Within days, Yamano was put on a temporary leave of absence and then promptly fired from the news station following. And at the same time, Namatame lost his seat on the city council over this scandal. I don't know if you brought it up. How is Mordor doing, or did someone toss a ring in a Mount Doom? Mordor is doing something that no one understands.
Yeah.
Again.
Yet again, multiple times I have heard, I've never seen anything like this before from the experts.
So not to hold our detectives hostage, I'll give the brief rundown. First, we didn't know what happened because the system was blue screening. We got it brought in. They found out the CPU had degraded to the point where it had to be replaced.
It's less than a year old, by the way.
Yeah, this PC is like 9 months old. Barely brought to term. Anyway. This time around, the solid state drive says there's a mysterious error that Windows is saying, oh, this drive could fail anytime, better get it replaced. By the way, life expectancy is 100% and health is 100%. But there's a critical error and it could fail at any moment.
But everything is fine, carry on.
And yeah, the techies are like, we have no idea what's wrong with this, so they're looking at it right now.
Yeah, right now it's getting passed from one desk to another at the magical repair place.
Yep.
So, okay, now remind me, was Hiragi the wife or the mistress?
Hiragi's the wife.
Hiragi's the wife.
Mayumi, the first Vic, is the mistress.
The mistress was the first Vic.
Yes.
So, yeah, now if Hiragi had been killed, if she had been the first...
the wife had been killed, yeah.
If the wife had been killed, then I'd be like, okay, well, you've got two prime suspects right there.
Oh, yeah. Husband and mistress, right there. But... yeah, with the mistress dead, you bet they looked into both the wife and the mister. And they're about to cover that, actually, so we'll just let them talk.
Yeah. Okay. And apparently, there's a lot of Chie and Yukiko
shipping art and fanfics. Yeah.
There's also a lot of Dojima and Adachi ship art.
And fanfics. Sure, go nuts. I don't see it myself.
I mean, there's people who ship Twilight and Shining Armor, apparently, so I'm not
okay, that's another world of far worse.
That's...
I don't see Adachi slash Dojima, but it's not incest.
I'm not seeing it, but
it's still not comparable.
Cranking it up to 11 goes into the two I mentioned, and it's like, really? You're really seeing that? You do you. Good on you. You're keeping it in fiction.
Anyway, moving on.
Moving on.
No one would put themselves under suspicion that way if they had murder on their mind.
Got a point there.
Same with Taro Namatame, her husband. No matter how much we shake him down, nothing links him to the murders. He's been working in the city for the past...
I love how Chaim Daisy summarized this conversation. Dodgy was saying, we got no info on the perp. We don't even have a sus because the sec with the Mo's got a perf Al. Sir, what are you even trying to shut up, Adachi?
Yeah, although... I mean, if the... okay. If the husband had decided that he was going to kill either the mistress or the wife to cover everything up, and he was going to be a serial killer, he wouldn't have killed her first. He'd have killed her like third or fourth.
Yeah.
And then kill one more person after that.
Yeah. You don't start with your prime target.
Yeah, for crying out loud. We know too much about murder.
Probably a bit too much.
We should move on.
Adachi, did someone want to talk about murders? No, moving on.
Shut up, Adachi.
Seems he was here recently because of the scandal, but he was swamped with work back home at the time of the incident. There are eyewitnesses and other evidence placing him at his office the night that Mayumi Yamano died.
Yep, airtight alibi.
Yeah. I'd have an airtight alibi too, if I was the murderer. Book him, Adachi. Murder one.
And we can't find anything that shows Yamano making contact with Namatame before or after her disappearance.
Yep, she vanished and then turned up dead.
Yeah, it's the Kapu thing, I think, that's really driving them nuts.
Yes. The magical vanishing act. Case closed. Let's get drunk. Ace Detective. More hype, Daisy. I love the sparkle emojis there. Cryptid Rio, that's great.
Also been killed stone dead. He's been fired from his position as secretary.
Yeah, well,
His career has also been killed stone dead. Nice little joke there, Adachi.
yeah, that's well placed, Adachi.
He's practically as much of a victim as the Yamano girl.
He's practically as much of a victim as the Yamano girl, except he wasn't murdered, Adachi. There's a big difference between losing your job at the city council building and being dead.
Even as a... Yeah.
Laughing Gremlin just killed me. Oh, that's not showing up in any of our chat displays.
Oh, isn't it? That's unfortunate.
Hold on. If I go here and then turn off the filter on my phone, now I can read it. Yeah, some messages get filtered out of some of our chat displays. That's really irritating.
Oh, that's
Airtight alibi is the perfect way to suffocate victims.
Yes.
Okay, that's top here, Gremlin. We had to dig it up. I'm glad Rhea brought our attention to it.
Yes, you are well named. So, yeah, see, here's the thing. Regardless of what country or culture, there have been more people who have managed to come back from being politically disgraced than people have come back from being dead. I'm just throwing that out there. Just saying, Adachi.
Yeah, I agree.
Dojima, no.
And Dojima, apparently.
Man, is that true to Japan? If your career ends, is it as good as being dead? Come on. We have the second case regarding Saki Konishi.
She's the one who discovered Yamano's corpse. I don't buy the killer shutting her up as a possible motive. She was killed well after she reported the body, and the culprit didn't hide her. It's like they were meant to be found.
Poor Yosuke.
The only other connection is that she attended the same school as the daughter of the inn where Yamano was holed up.
That's not much of a connection.
It's extremely loose in a small town like this.
Yeah, I mean, everybody knows everybody anyway.
Yeah. But that hardly points to a motive.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly, Dojima.
They're common in a town as small as ours.
Yeah, I heard about that angle on the news too.
What? Is the story about the inn out already?
Yeah, the media are vultures, Dojima.
Yeah, dude, they knew about it almost before you did.
Okay, I got it. How's this?
I'll go get donuts. Okay, actually, okay, Adachi, what do you got?
Maybe there was something about the corpse that only Saki Konishi knew. And our perp killed her to keep whatever it was from leaking out.
That sounds like it could be out of a pulpy detective story.
Novel, yeah.
Either way, all we can do now is keep investigating anyone involved with the victims.
I almost said a pulpy fiction novel, and I had to stop and recalibrate.
Yeah, you know, it's distinctly a contrast looking at the cops in this video game and then looking at the ones I'm dealing with in the silver case.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like we missed another post.
Ooh, yeah, that's No, we didn't. But as Cryptoria says, they don't believe in sick days usually. They just go to work with mask and wipes. They start drilling career stuff into kids' heads from a really young age. Huge pressure for good grades. Maybe career death does equal death. We have Ari Fan in the chat. Kojima, drink some milk.
Hello, everyone. Yay, Ari Fan.
That's good advice. You should drink some milk, Kojima.
Yeah, and pay attention to your daughter. All right, that just
and drink more milk.
and drink more milk. Sorry, that was a Freudian slip. I meant to say, and continue your diligent efforts towards protecting the community, but the two phrases were just so similar that the one came out instead of the other one.
Could happen to anybody.
Yeah, totally understandable.
Our perp. It has to be someone in Ina.
That was the setup at Hives. Our perp is probably in Inaba. Ace Detective! That's the one major conclusion that he's able to draw.
Okay, and that seems...
Intuition at work?
That seems sarcastic.
It's gotta be. I mean, he has a joyful smile, but come on, dude. Yup! Did you return looking angry?
Just gives him a look, and he starts sweating.
After we faded to black, Dojima had words.
Yeah, none of them were kind. Hey, Nanako!
It's raining. You should save, and then go watch the Midnight Channel. I'm starving, by the way. I am holding out until you get into combat gameplay. Save the next file down.
Alright. Gonna check in on my cousin.
This answer's hard.
I'm gonna help. Yeah, Nanako is the sweet cinnamon roll. I'm gonna help her with her homework.
Nanako's absorbed in the quiz show.
Never mind, and she's watching TV. She'll be fine.
You should leave her alone.
Yeah, I notice how everything is like, oh, you should probably just leave them alone.
Yep.
Yeah.
Leave them be. Go away. Mind your own business. Adachi couldn't really hide that sarcasm behind goofy or clueless antics. Don't you but caught that one, yep. Easy to go grab some toast or a sandwich. I have frozen banquet dinners that are absolutely god-awful, but I thoroughly enjoy. And I'd love to go get them, but I don't want to leave Coyote alone during the cutscenes.
I'm sorry, you're going to be eating what?
Banquet meals. They're like $1.50. They're garbage. I like them, though. If one of the victims had been male, you could sing It's Raining Men whenever it rained. Oh, no.
Why do you want the terrorists to win?
Are you questioning my dietary choices?
Hang on. Let me think for a minute. Wait till I wind up. Yes. Yes, I am. There are serious questions here regarding your dietary choice, and I am asking them.
Look, I like Taco Bell, alright? There's basically no saving my taste buds at this point.
Very well. You have my pity.
Do you require sustenance to live? Please eat something, even if it's garbage panda food! We'll right there with Marie Callender's, but I do enjoy both. I don't know what a Marie Callender is.
I feel like I don't know any of you anymore.
I bless... Oh, bless Rhea for garbage panda food. That's the best description of banquet meals I've ever seen. Also, Ari Fan is singing It's Raining Men for us. Thank you.
Yeah. I should check the Midnight
Channel before I die of starvation. Watch
Not
TV
just
in your
yet. Yeah, I'll watch TV.
I'm gonna go make your pro tag. Eat banquet meals. Marie Callender's is budget micro food like banquet is. Oh, huh. Yep. Panda Express.
Nothing so wholesome.
Oh, there's the Persona 3 calendar, by the way.
Nice.
Oh, for the texture pack, they made it Persona 3 Reload. I love that. Persona 3 Reload is so good.
Okay, cool.
Did something appear on TV? Oh, time for an anime cutscene.
Anime cutscene.
Good evening.
Crash Panda Express? Raccoon Express.
Princess Yukiko has a big surprise. I'm gonna go score myself a hot stud.
What?
Welcome to Not a Dream, Not a Hoax. Princess Yukiko's hunt for her Prince Charming. And I came prepared. I've got my lacy unmentionables on, stacked from top to bottom. I'm out to catch a whole harem, and the best of the lot is gonna be all mine. Well, here I go.
Oh boy. That was certainly something just now.
That was definitely a thing that happened.
That was certainly something that happened on the Midnight Channel just now. This cheap Chinese food, I would still eat at a place called Raccoon Express. I would embrace my inner trash panda. Same.
Okay, so I'm processing what we just saw. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that these scenes are not necessarily based on literal fact.
There may even be some exaggeration happening from the core personality of the kidnappee.
Maybe. Just maybe, possibly maybe.
Gremlin, I had forgotten that scene.
Yeah.
Rhea references the Heim Daisy again. Guess who's wearing her kitty panties? Processing, process failure.
Yeah, Coyote.exe is not responding. It's, dude, wow.
Still on Raccoon Express, which really should exist. Like, discount Chinese food, Raccoon Express. That's fucking great.
Yeah, it's the, it's like the Chinese food takeout equivalent of the dollar store.
Yeah! Anyway. Beep, 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 beep. I used to have a flip phone back in high school because I was a broke bitch, but I loved that flip phone.
Oh no, Yosuke saw it too.
Yep.
Oh my
Dude,
god.
everyone who tuned in tonight saw it.
Oh no.
Half the fucking town saw it.
Poor Yukiko. Yep. I was just looking at, oh no, Yosuke the broske, Yosuke the horn dog.
I'm not ready for later ones. Oh man, yeah. Just wait till kanji's, but oh man, just wait till Riseis. I'm still on the wearing sexy underwear part. Yeah, me too, Ari fan. That is, that's not leaving anytime soon.
Yes, Yosuke, I saw that, and I was hoping you had not.
That's Yukiko's hunt for sure. It looked like her, I mean, she even said her name.
Think clean thoughts, Yosuke.
But didn't the stuff she was saying sound weird?
Certainly out of character. I mean, you know, I could see her being demure until she decides that she wants to be active, and then with the person or people she chooses.
No details, don't worry.
You know, being an absolute wildcat.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't see her publicly advertising that she's got lingerie on and then going cruising. That just seems off.
It does.
I mean, if she showed up at school and was talking like that, I would grab one arm, Chie would grab the other, we would hustle her to someplace quiet and try to find out what the hell was going on and what was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, it sounded weird.
She looked like she was on some low-budget TV show. Was it like this before, too?
Oh, man.
Like this before.
Yeah.
I don't think, no, I mean, you haven't seen a production like that yet, no. Primarily just due to the unfortunate weather timeline. That's genuinely why Yamano and then Konishi spent so little time on the other side before they died. It's just because we had a lot of rain, fog, and every time it's fog, then someone can die. But conveniently, going forward, there will be weeks of time between rain, they're kidnapped, and then fog, they're dead.
Ah, well, that's good at least. So, yeah, fair question. Why is it so hard just for people to leave someone alone when they want to be left alone?
Yeah, with the Amagi challenge nonsense.
Oh, was Amagi that one kid who...
Amagi is Yukiko. Yukiko Amagi.
Yukiko Amagi, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, the Amagi challenge.
Yeah,
okay.
The impossible task of trying to ask out Yukiko Amagi.
No, asking her out isn't impossible. You walk up to her, you ask her out, you get shut down, challenge completed.
Yeah.
And you know what? She shuts you down.
Wait, Bracket Express.
That probably means, as has been pointed out, leave her alone.
Uh-huh.
So, no, I don't think it was like this before, Yosuke.
What's going on?
Calm down. Try to contact Yukiko. Try to contact Chie.
I don't think that it would be well taken if he tried to call Yukiko at frickin' midnight.
Yeah, he's not that close to her.
Yeah. Contact Chie, let Chie contact Yukiko.
Yeah. That Amagi challenge really reminds me of the Tendo challenge for Ranma 1/2. I don't remember that. I did see a fair bit of Ranma 1/2 when I was young, but I don't remember that specific reference.
Yeah, Ranma 1/2 was fun for a while, but it's like if the Shakespearean play Much Ado About Nothing lasted for 12 seasons.
I think it was closer to... Actually, I was going to commit and say a number, but let me Google it instead.
Yeah.
You carry on.
Yeah. Ari Fan says, Chie is busy with her dreams. Yes, her martial arts dreams where everyone is kung fu fighting.
But it's kung fu fighting.
Akane Tendo.
Wait a damn...
Tomorrow's Sunday. So
Oh, Ranma 1/2 the anime never finished. It got canceled due to low ratings in September of 1989.
How long did it run before it was canceled? I know the manga went on for ages.
The manga went on for 9 years, from 87 to 96, and has 407 chapters spread across 38 volumes. The anime... I need to try to find that. You keep going.
Okay, and Rhea says that the challenge was a man was only allowed to date her or marry her if they literally defeated her in combat. So, the Red Sonja Compact.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
It is Red Sonja, yeah. Okay, let's see. So, anime television series created by Studio Dean, aired weekly between April and September of 89. Didn't even last a year. 18 episodes, canceled due to low ratings. Then the series was reworked by most of the same staff and retitled Ranma 1/2 Netohen, and launched a different time slot, running for 143 episodes. Stop knocking my shit over. From October 20th, 1989, September 25th, 1992. I probably only saw Netohen.
Yeah, I've seen some of both.
That one ran for 3 years.
And yeah, okay, I guess it just seemed like 12
Studio Dean, that explains a lot.
years.
No idea who they are.
And according to Ari Fan, Ranma 1/2 is coming back yet again.
Oh, well, look at that.
Yeah, Laughing Gremlin read the entire manga series. I ultimately just skipped to the end.
Same studio as Rurouni Kenshin. I could have guessed that just by the art style similarity. Different mangakas, but similar adaptation style.
Hello, ADF EEE. Greetings and welcome.
What up?
We will meet first thing in the morning.
Everybody say hi to the new person. Yeah, it's not really like Red Sonja because Akane didn't agree to it. This was something an antagonist declared, and that no one was allowed to date Akane without defeating her in combat.
Oh, okay, wow.
It was foisted upon her.
Okay, that sucks twice.
Yep.
Because, I mean, there's also the minor detail that Akane is already engaged.
Yeah. You promised to meet up with Yosuke tomorrow. Yep. We're gonna investigate this, because we're the only ones who can. You decide to go to bed early tonight.
There's a horrible mystery afoot. People are dying. One of my friends may be in jeopardy. Time to go to bed.
Also, I love that our new chatter entered with Whoa.
Yeah,
I love that.
that was cool.
Oh, good
I'm
morning.
bringing sexy back. Oh, good morning, Nanako.
It seems that only Nanako is here.
Yeah, not shocked.
Her dad is gone again. This is very normal by now.
Yeah, the younger brother of my mother doubtless is still at work.
Where's your father? You're up early today.
I know where her dad is.
You're up early today.
He woke up
Oh,
early,
there
so
is
I
no
woke up
wife
with
in
him.
the void, only death a woo. Okay, we have an awoer and an awooer in the chat. This is kind of glorious.
Ha. So, okay, Dojima woke up early, so she woke up
He
early.
said he's gonna be
Don't worry,
late.
I speak awoo. They're saying that there is no wife in the void, only death.
Okay. Awesome. Lord of the Ring fan, ooh. Oh,
No life. Right. Laughing Gremlin is speaking the language of the gods along with them. I go both ways. Yes, everyone is speaking the language of the gods in the chat now.
I wave cheerily and comprehending nothing. But I'm glad everyone is having fun.
This is frankly great.
It is. So, alright, if I leave, Nanako will be left all alone.
Look after the house.
I'm not necessarily cool with that.
On the other hand, you have important business with Yosuke today. You have a rescue mission. There was 3 wings for even king under the sky. Alright, I'm gonna have to work on that one. There was 3 wings for...
3 rings for the Elven Kings under the sky.
Alright. 7 for the dwarves in their house of stone. This is so great. We're getting a Woo Lord of the Rings. I am here for this.
Dude, this is awesome.
Are you going somewhere?
I want to come to the store with me. We can grab Raccoon Express. I'm glad Aripid latched onto that now.
Yes.
With gnarled talons.
I'll be fine by myself.
9 for the mortal man.
Doomed to die.
Boy. This is so good.
Okay. And now Katarina really wants Chinese.
I want my fucking shitty ass banquet meals I've been talking about. Has anyone ever translated Lord of the Rings into a woo? It's happening right now.
It's happening. This is now a Lord of the Rings woo stream. That's the meaning of the stream. That's what this is now. Yeah, and I know that Nanako will be fine by herself. I know you'll be fine by yourself. That's not the point.
Yeah, we're concerned. That's the point. And she turns on the TV.
So the weather
Her
this
one
weekend
best
will
friend.
be perfect
That's
for
me,
going
but with
out.
my phone. Also, that's all of humanity currently.
As for next week's forecast,
Oh, the sun's gonna come out. I should do some laundry.
I should do some laundry. She is the most hardworking 6-year-old I have ever met.
Or you could play. You want to play? We could play. You know what? I'm not going to arrange anything ahead of time because I don't want to be yet another disappointment in your life. But I'm going to go try to keep people alive. And then I think we should play.
Don't worry, that's coming later.
Any game you want. I will come back and we will play.
Kojima, I hope I left some money for Nanako. But, sir, I have Jitters coffee. Ari fans writing some more fanfic in the chat.
Yeah.
It's on her behalf that I want to deck Dojima in the jaw sometimes. Ouch.
I know, me too.
Yeah.
And she's there like, oh, the sun's out. And again,
I had Chinese last night. Sweet.
almost any other kid in this environment, under these circumstances, at this
No school play. Wee.
at this year, at this time of day,
In this part of the country, localized
in
entirely within your living room.
Yeah, this and she's not thinking, oh, I should contact my friends, I should play outside, I should no. She's thinking I should do some laundry. That hollow coconut-like sound is the sound of Coyote smacking his forehead into the wall repeatedly.
Oof.
Man, I could do with some Chinese food, though.
Moving on.
Moving
Talking
on.
about food,
Focusing.
guys. I'm starving.
Focusing. Sorry. Focusing.
Get to the combat.
Getting
I
to
am
combat.
starving to death until you get to the combat.
I know. Even Nanako was trying to
you
push me
going
out the
somewhere?
door. It's like,
Meanwhile, at Raccoon Express.
meanwhile, the Raccoon Express. You decided to go out.
I
should
said,
probably
don't
leave for a
no
while.
food talk. Stop it. I'm dying.
Sorry for the holdup.
Sorry for the holdup, but Yosuke the rescue.
I found some stuff we can use in the closet at home.
Okay.
Oh, good stuff. I love that. That's my favorite.
All right. I lower my expectations in anticipation of your contributions, Yosuke. What are we dealing with?
Take a look at these.
Ta-da! Those are awesome.
Well, okay. I wouldn't brandish those about in public because, you know, woo! But, nice.
We've got our personas, but
If we lived in the alternate universe where we have Raccoon Express instead of Panda Express, then there would be no wars, no violence in the streets, and no car accidents, and we'd all live happily.
We'd be living in John Lennon's Just Imagine.
Yeah. Yosuke's about that life. Yep. Hardcore, son. Because Reagan fucked with the timeline. It's Reagan's fault.
It's all Reagan's fault.
He stole Raccoon Express from us.
It's
Golf
all
club's not
Reagan's
that reliable of a weapon. Say that to my challenge run where I beat the entire game with nothing but a golf club standard weapon and starting persona solo only. Get on my level!
Yeah, notice that he brandishes these frickin' weapons in a public place, and that one customer is immediately looking at him.
Yep.
It's like,
You can go
Yosuke,
down for possession. Yeah. Absolutely.
Which one strikes your fancy?
the one that doesn't get you thrown in jail as a juvenile offender.
Oh, wait. That's neither. Pick one.
Well, if I pick neither, does that mean that, like, he gets one and then Chie gets the other?
This choice has no consequence whatsoever.
Oh.
You're getting the katana. Whether you want the katana or not, you're getting the katana.
Well, my thought is neither, because I have a golf club. And I also have, like, the best persona. Hands down, the best.
So you're just gonna dunk on him after all of the work you put in? You're gonna break the heart of that face. Look at that face.
Do I have to?
Look at the face.
Aww.
It's the face of a soft boy.
It is. He's soft boy. He bruised like banana. Okay. All right.
Katanas are the revolvers of guns. I've never thought of it like that, but yet you're absolutely right somehow.
Somehow, even though that's completely wrong, it's absolutely right.
Reagan killed Raccoon Express. Ah.
Yeah. Yeah. Reagan destroyed the timeline. Katanas are the revolvers of swords.
Yes.
And yet somehow also the revolvers of guns. Because, damn it, that just sounds cool. It's probably Reagan's fault. Okay, I'm choosing the katana.
Excellent. That is the objectively correct choice.
This is a Juness exclusive.
Got discerning taste. This is a Juness exclusive.
The blade's fake, though.
Oh.
As for me... Wait, maybe both would be good, too.
Yeah,
Kinda
do
like
both.
this?
She's
No,
just
you're-
enjoying the
you're-
show. She's
you're
like,
gonna
wow, look
hurt
at this
yourself.
weeb.
Yosuke, what are you doing? You don't have the balance to ride a bicycle. You're going to hurt yourself.
Okay, in his defense, his bicycle barely works. It barely rides a straight line. And keep going.
What about this?
No!
And there it is.
Okay, remember what I was saying earlier?
2 suspicious young males found, one armed with multiple weapons, requesting immediate backup.
Dude, not fucking around, huh?
Oh, crap. I mean... No. This isn't what it looks like. We didn't steal it. I guess that's not what matters. Anyways, we're not doing anything bad. We're just 2 ordinary kids who like weapons.
That doesn't sound right either. Oh, you should have said we're cosplayers. Damn it, Yosuke.
Yeah, say we're cosplayers. Say we're playing around. Say we're martial arts enthusiasts. Anything except what you just said.
Down now. We'll listen to your story at the station.
Jima, is that your nephew and his friend waving swords around? Did you just ignore them?
Here's where I can see them too. I said now.
Yeah, now as a standard patrolman, he doesn't have a firearm, does he?
He does not.
Yeah, so right
Legally ranking
now...
detectives carry guns in Japan.
Yeah, so right now we're at the level of stop, or I will yell stop again.
Oh my god. In the chat, this is certainly a sordid state of affairs.
Okay, I love you.
You can stay forever.
Yes, don't ever leave.
You made Victoria very happy.
But this isn't...
Dude,
what are you doing?
What the hell? Have you never held? Of course you never held a sword in your life. What am I saying? Oh my god. Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Yosuke, are you that one character for that one movie that I never saw that starred Daniel Radcliffe where he had guns nailed to his hands? Or can you just put the damn weapons down?
Okay. Here's the thing you need to recognize. This is an individual, even if he is not currently armed, he has access to firearms.
Japanese officers do carry primary revolvers for their standard kit. Are you sure? Hold on. I'm gonna Google this. Maybe we're thinking of Britain when we're thinking that...
Well, no, Britain definitely doesn't, but I wasn't sure if Japan did either. But, okay, Yosuke. Step 1. Try not to scare the cop. Okay? Just try.
Are you resisting an officer of the law? You're under arrest!
You hear that stammer? You're scaring the fuzz. Don't scare the fuzz.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Suddenly he's trying to explain himself while wildly waving wildly waving around the blades, immediately surrounded by a total of 3 officers. And that one woman who was watching, she's still just watching the show.
Yeah, she's eating it up. So I looked it up regarding cops and carrying, and yeah, they do carry a standard revolver. However, they are trained not to use it unless absolutely necessary. The difference is not, are they armed? The difference is trigger discipline, which is virtually non-existent in police culture here in America, where cops in America are basically trained verbatim. Every civilian on the street is a potential criminal. Treat them like criminals.
Yeah, I took a law enforcement course at one point years ago, and I've taken a couple of law and law-related classes since then. I won't go into it, but, you know, between that and my own run-ins with cops, yeah, the stories I could tell. Cryptoria had a moment kind of like this. Practiced with people who are Renaissance fairgoers, so she practiced with swords outside. Didn't break anything, but she's had cops ask questions.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had the cops called on me a couple of times. So, okay, Yosuke, I'm sorry, but you are kind of stupid.
You didn't seem the type to pull a stupid stunt like this.
No, it's just because I'm with him. Sorry, Yosuke. You're going under the bus where you firmly belong.
Yep.
You know what's been going on around town. We got men stationed.
We get a bus, okay, and then we throw Yosuke Hanamura under it.
Yeah, and especially when there's a murder investigation going around.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like when I got pulled over just after the Oklahoma City bombing with a truck full of questionable compounds and a bunch of plastic tubing. There were questions, is what I'm saying.
Chat's popping off again. American cops, we are trigger happy. British cops, we are trigger happy but classy. Japanese cops, we know how to ask questions before the zombies show up. Well, in my experience, British cops are very not trigger happy, and Japanese cops know martial arts and generally try to avoid using guns. The Japanese local who answered the question, do Japanese police carry guns, on the website I was looking at, they also mentioned how one of the reasons for the heavy trigger discipline is they work in extremely densely populated areas. A misfire has a high chance of hitting an innocent bystander, which not only does that reflect poorly on the cop, but it reflects poorly on the entire police department of Japanese culture, because a failure on that magnitude is viewed as a tragic failure of the supervisory level staff, not just like the beat cop.
Compare that to the United States police
stay in the
force.
gutter with the other tier 3 subs.
Oh, that's mean.
He needs an I'm with stupid shirt. Yosuke's the type of dude to let the group chat leak. Yosuke got Epstein killed, yes or no? The Yosuke slander has ramped off in the chat, and I'm here for it. Oh my god, it evolved so fast.
Yeah, I'm just happy that, you know, nobody got shot in that encounter.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, like I was saying, in the United States, you have people calling themselves experts in killology, touring around and being paid to talk to cops about how if you're not ready right now to take a human life, don't be a cop. It takes a killer to stop a killer. It's very reminiscent, again, of the stuff that you see in the Silver Case.
Yeah.
Where they're like, you know, crime is like darkness. It's not meant to be seen. But it takes someone ready to kill to stop someone who would kill.
Yeah, and the Silver Case, in a lot of ways, it's a piece of media. God, we've been holding this up for so long, but I got to talk about Suda51. It was a piece made by Suda51 to basically vent a lot of his fears about the shape that society would take in the future. It's a piece of cyberpunk material, basically.
Yeah.
And looking at it today, we're just like, yeah, that's reality.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
it was highly predictive in a lot of ways.
Well, yeah, but you know, he was very careful to shape it such that no, this isn't because, you know, individual psychos are joining the cops. It's because of pressures that are caused by the socio-political choices made by politicians and how they're shaping the country.
Yeah, exactly.
And then that shapes expectations, and then they put their own crap into the police force, and the toxic result is the, you know, pre-psychotic behavior that you see there.
Yep. Meanwhile, Ari-fan is continuing the Yosuke slander train about him leaking his quote-unquote photos, and our new chatter, ADFE, asks where, for a friend, of course.
Of course.
Cops, you gotta be a hard-ass, cold-blooded killer to work this job. No hesitation. Also, cops, we can't save those kids from that teenager with a gun. We might get hurt.
I know, right?
Alright, fan. Well, John Lennon is a cop, but hey, who's doing psych evals for the department?
Okay, totally different story that I'm not getting into.
That's a whole other thing. We gotta move on.
Moving on.
I'm so hungry.
You know,
this stream will be over before I eat dinner because we can't get to combat.
Dojima's pointing out, you know, it's lucky he was around, or this could have ended up on their permanent record.
Yeah, he bailed them out.
Yeah.
You're sorry.
We're very meek and penitent.
And I agree. I need an "I'm with stupid" T-shirt.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, Yosuke. You were gaining stock, and you just lost all of it. You frickin' moron.
Chat keeps telling me to go eat dinner, but I don't want to miss the cutscenes, even though I've seen this game 40 times. Have you seen Dojima and John Lennon in the same room? One pair of glasses and a slight trim. ADFP has a point. Alright, Ben, warm up a meal now! I'm being freaking scolded by chat like they're my mom to go eat. Your weapons have been confiscated.
Yeah. Okay, everybody in chat, start calling him young man.
You better freaking not. I am a grown-ass man, thank you. Eat! So scripted, Rhea.
Seems like it. That she's just a high schooler, you know.
They're all discussing the disappearance of Yukiko Amagi, yep.
Hey! Did he say Amagi? Then she really is.
Who's what now?
Who's what, huh? Bruh, feed thyself.
Yeah, I don't expect you to know anything about my activities, Dojima, since you also spend no time with your daughter! But,
yeah, we're still on that. We're gonna be for a while.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sure you've seen on the news that there's an investigation in progress. We're sensitive about
Detective Castellanos. The swords are fixed, so we can let them have the toys. I wish that's how this turned out.
No, man. Not in this reality.
You're free to go. But this better not happen again.
Whoa, pardon me. Huh? Aren't you the kid staying at Dojima-san's place?
Well, it's not really his place.
Hey, it's my favorite police dick.
It's not really his place, it's my cousin's place, but he does show up once in a while, yeah.
Oh, can we ask you something? It's about Yukiko-san. I mean, Yukiko Amagi of the Amagi Inn. Did something happen to her?
Huh? Oh, am I allowed to say? Well, if you're friends with Miss Amagi, keep this between us, okay? We got a call from Miss Amagi's parents yesterday evening saying they couldn't find her anywhere. Since it was the weekend, the workers at the inn were extremely busy and no one saw Miss Amagi around that time.
Oh.
Oh, but that doesn't necessarily mean this is a case just yet. But people have been turning up dead on foggy days, so we're really sensitive to stuff like this.
Yeah, there's no need to worry, but let me just remind you, she could be dead. Have a nice day.
By the way, did she say anything to you guys about maybe going through some hard times?
Dude, no! God!
He looks like if Lemongrab was a human. I mean, I've seen all of Adventure Time, and yeah, a bit.
Well, that announcer, Miss Yamano, was staying at the Amagi Inn before the first murder. Seems Miss Yamano had some harsh words for the manager about the
Dachi, I don't trust him. I would trust a Dachi with my life.
The stress of it caused the manager to collapse. And with Miss Amagi being the manager's daughter, she must have felt pretty strongly.
Don't talk to the fuzz. That is a point, though, Ari fan.
Yeah. Do not talk to the police.
Boo, you should not be talking to teenagers about the case like this. Or spreading rumors and theories about it without evidence. Yeah, this is bad police work on his part.
Yeah, I think he's just enjoying the idea of working them up over her imminent demise.
He's being a no-good gossip when he should be being professional.
Yeah.
Don't have the fuzz unless you have a lawyer. Yeah, that's true.
Because if not, there's been some theories floating around.
Although, in those cases, you should be letting the lawyer lead the conversation still.
Yeah. Talk to my lawyer. You're less likely to be able to use things against him.
Crap. I think I've gone too far. You didn't hear that, okay?
Adachi, you're an idiot.
Adachi, what the hell are you chatting with civvies for? And where's my coffee?
I love how he says, "Where's my
Sorry,
coffee?"
I got it right here.
Yeah.
Like it has an H. Coffee!
Forget I said anything.
Coffee!
Okay, back to Jeunesse. Quickly.
I can't replicate it. Oh, I'm getting so hungry. I'm just gonna keep whining about it, not do anything about it.
Yeah, I think the detective thinks that Yukiko-san...
There you are! Jeez, what are you guys doing?
Oh, getting in trouble.
I've been looking everywhere!
Well, obviously not. We were right here. Oh, I like that top.
Isn't it cute?
I know. That is really nice. That's a cute little necklace. It's a nice little ensemble.
Well, there was a slight misunderstanding. We'll tell you about it later. Anyway, something's up with Yukiko-san.
Huh? You know already? I kept calling her so, but she didn't pick up. So I went to her house, and it turns out Yukiko really did disappear.
I guess we've got no choice but to go.
Isn't Dojima voiced by...
Put that aside.
Well, the name of the actor is J.B. Blanc.
Yukiko-san's hiding to lay low. Apparently, Yukiko-san's mom collapsed because that announcer lady bitched her out. They think that gives her a motive. And the fact that the announcer died right after makes her even more suspicious.
Not positive where else you might know him from.
Oh, don't worry, Kitch. We won't tell your boss, and it's always lovely to see you. Feel free to lurk.
What?
Oh, cool. He voiced Ryuhei Hoshino from Yakuza Like a Dragon.
What the hell is wrong with them?
Oh, cool.
Lurking, don't tell my boss. Well, hey, Kitch. Kitch is one of our favorites.
Yeah. Yosuke quite rightfully. No, dude, don't snap at me.
Yukiko's the victim here, damn it, not the suspect.
They both seem agitated. I'm starting to wonder if my character may not be a reptile of some kind.
Rom of League of Legends. Ah, cool.
And just... It's probably better to leave this person alone. He's having trouble. This person's having trouble.
They both seem agitated.
Best leave them alone. These humans both seem agitated.
It's probably not going to say you should leave them be.
Your human suit seems a little tight. You should probably adjust it.
See, you're actually doing stuff now. You progress over the course of the game. You drop something.
Yeah. Alright, let's all calm down.
You're right. So, what are we gonna do?
We're going to use magical powers given to us by unknown third parties to enter a special television world, fight against shadows, and save her from the horror terrors from beyond. What were you expecting? It's perfectly rational.
With the police totally on the wrong track, we've got to handle it ourselves.
I'm going to.
Oh, I've gone down a rabbit hole, by the way. I'm looking at other voice roles for Dojima's voice actor, JB Blanc. And apparently he also voiced Moneybags in Spyro Reignited. So that's cool.
Dude, that's so cool.
What? You guys threatening me? What's going on? I missed that. If you don't eat something soon, I'll come over there. I will eat all of those banquet meals and leave only the boxes. Oh my god. Acknowledge the threat. I sent you my threatening. No, please respond. Very threatening. Okay, alright. I've been sufficiently threatened. Coyote, I'm going to leave you to host for a bit. I'm going to go get food. I'll be back.
Alright. Do what you need to do, man. Thank you, chat. And then he was gone. I'm gonna miss him. Chie is going to save Yukiko no matter what.
Are you gonna be alright? Man, they just confiscated our weapons. We can't go in empty-handed.
Yeah, all health is breaking loose. Yes, indeed.
Weapons? Oh, I know just the place.
Yeah, Izzy is really gone. Cryptid Ria's work is done. Really, really. Ah! Betrayer! He snuck up on me. That's not fair.
Come on, follow me.
Okay, yeah, the heavenly chorus from on high. Holy crap.
Here we are.
Okay. I'm gonna take back some of the things I'd said earlier about the dating options in this game. As I get to know Chie better, I'm definitely understanding having her as a romantic interest. Is that her dad? Please tell me that's her dad.
Metalworks, I guess? They sell all sorts of metal crap, like katanas and stuff.
This is so cool. Okay. So now all right. If in character, Chie, marry me. Out of character, kid, you're gonna go far. This is awesome. Yeah. Treat her. This is wow. Okay, Chie, you know the coolest people, and you have the coolest occupations, and we need to spar. We need to, yeah.
Doesn't that seem weird to you? Why would you know about a place like this anyway?
Shut up, Yosuke.
Oh, I get it. You watch one too many kung fu movies and...
Shut up, Yosuke.
It's not that at all. I overheard some guys in our class talk about it. They said this place sells weapons and armor.
See, to me, yeah, love Chie to be my sparring partner, right? So good. Okay, Izzy the Fool says, yeah, Chie has all kinds of connections. She's my plug. Okay, that prompts several possible visuals, and I'm pretty sure none of them are what you meant. I'm not familiar with that particular vernacular. But, yeah, so cool! Oh my god! The weapons, the armor, I mean, flintlocks and stuff. This is so neat!
Here, this one looks good. But it might be too heavy.
Yeah, you want something you can move in.
I don't know, Chie. I still think it's too dangerous. I know how you feel, but...
You don't!
Dude, you're talking about the woman that she's going to marry someday. Plug equals drug hookup. Oh, okay. Cool. I'm caught up then. Forget about everything I was thinking just now.
You don't know shit about how I feel. Yukiko might die from this, for crying out loud.
Chie, okay. Alright, I don't know if that the game is going to show this, but in headcanon, this is the point I give Chie a huge hug. Yeah, Laughing Gremlin's mind apparently went about where mine did. My, ADFE, my guess is probably replica weapons. But we'll see.
Going, and that's that.
I don't like any of these responses either. There's, oh, all right. There's, you really shouldn't do this, and okay, but stay behind us. And no. I don't like any of these. Oh, all right is the closest one to where my head is. My head is right up with, well, yeah, hell yeah, you're going. This is your best friend. Let's get equipped. Let's go, but make sure we've got a plan. You know, this isn't going to, you know, this is real life, and we don't want you to die.
Psst, I'll be fine. My reflexes are second to none.
Izzy the Fool says that it's implied past a certain upgrade tier, they're real weapons. And yeah, she doesn't have a persona to fight for her, but my understanding is that unlike the other two, she actually has combat training.
Listen, I'm not kidding around. You don't know what it's like in there. If you're not gonna listen to our warnings, we're leaving you here.
Yosuke, shut the hell up!
If you insist on coming, just make sure you have something to protect yourself.
Ah. Okay, Yosuke. Yosuke. Yosuke, just stop talking. You're not making this any better. Shanice. Ha. Yeah, she is a badass, but training and or magical power is more important than being a badass. You know, no offense to Dean Winchester. Actually, offense to Dean Winchester, but yeah, just having a badass attitude does not cut it.
All right.
But man, what should we get?
We keep it simple. None of us have any training for this situation. We keep it simple.
Hey, mind picking out something for me too? You're our main asset in battle right now. So I think you should choose whatever makes it easiest for you.
I received 5,000 yen from Yosuke. That's what, $50? I wouldn't think that would buy much here.
I got my stuff all picked out. How about you guys?
You know, if we
Dean Winchester and Sam break into Alucard's house, and that's going to be a short episode. I didn't think the season finale would go that direction. Oh, is it more like 500? Yeah. My understanding was that individual yen really aren't much. Yeah, where the stuff around town, you're just going to get picked up again.
We can waltz into Juness with a sack full of gear and expect no one to notice either.
Why not conceal them under our uniforms? I don't think people would notice.
That depends on what you get.
Okay, let's try that. All right, let's split up and get ready. The store will be crowded until the afternoon sale ends, and if we walk around together, the cops might get suspicious.
Then I'll see you guys at the Juness food court.
Old man Deidara, have you come to see my art? Please, look around. Take your time. Yeah, I'm digging this, man. And I'm digging those scars, too. Alright. Buy weapon, buy armor, buy accessory, sell, talk, leave. Weapon. Buy whose equipment? Actually, buy armor. Chainmail is 3,000 yen. How the hell? Okay, fine. We'll back up a little bit here. Headband and amulet are both 3,000. Okay, I have 12,000. Okay. Alright. 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 Armor. Will I purchase chainmail? Yes. Will you want to equip the chainmail? Yes. Do you want to sell the t-shirt that was previously equipped? Yes. Okay. Yusuke. Chainmail. Okay. Now that we have improved the odds of survival, you'll never survive a direct hit from Shrek without at least chainmail. Shrek? Is Shrek in this? Is there some equivalent of Shrek in this? Yeah, let's see. Accessory. What do the accessories do? Show info. Increases strength by 1. Increases endurance by 1. Okay. Now, I'm not going to sell the wristwatch back, though. I might want the wristwatch later. Wonder what the plain ring does. Yeah, Laughing Gremlin, ever since he played that one game that rewarded you with the best gear in the game if you kept the starter gear, refused to ever sell the starting gear. Swamp Lord Shrek is the hardest secret boss. Ha. Oh, look. Dinner with daddy issues. Yosuke can get a headband. What does the headband do? Headband increases strength by 1. I don't know what the ring does. I don't know what the ring does, so I don't know what I would potentially be giving up. I guess he's fine. Weaponry. I do not have enough money for weaponry. Starting accessories do nothing. Okay. In that case... yeah. Nah, don't sell the ring. If you want something special, bring me your own materials and I'll try to use them for you. I always like seeing new things and trying new techniques. Oh, dude, awesome. So bring me some rare materials that I've never seen before. Okay, is he gonna be like, you know, one of those smiths that's just... yeah. Liquid darkness. From the other world. It's been years. Wait, what? Sorry, what? If you do, I can make you some really cool stuff. In choosing what to do, the number and type of materials varies. If you bring me the proper materials, I can use them to create some fine pieces of art for you. Hey, Daedara, we found some auriculum? Yeah. Hey kids, I need to fill an order for pipe bombs. Don't ask. Yeah, I knew the golden pantaloons were useful for something. I was never able to complete the game. It always glitched out on me. But I knew they were useful for something. I was never willing to get rid of them. What I make is up to me. I'm the artist here, after all. I'll be expecting some praise, too. Yes, Deidara-sama, you will receive praise. You are the smith, and we love you. Proceeds to pull the rung. Indeed. Alright, well, I think for right now, we'll just leave. Alright, so how do I save? I want to save. Oh! There's a bizarre door before you. It wasn't there yesterday. It seems the others can't see the door. Ow.
It finally begins.
Okay, I could do without the flashbang, Tengu.
Now, if you'll give me a moment of your time.
Yes, just turn the lights off. The velvet key in my pocket is shining. Ah! Free LASIK surgery. Ah! Ah.
We have been expecting you.
Yes, and oh. Well, hello there. I didn't expect to see you here, but I'm certainly not disappointed.
The catastrophe that is headed your way. It has already taken human lives in its approach towards you. But you have nothing to fear. You already have the power to fight against it. It seems that the time for you to use your persona has come.
Haha. Now that Igor is back, I am also back. I have eaten a banquet meal. It was Salisbury steak. It was passable.
Yay, it's adequate. Okay, yes, the young lady to the left.
Yep, that's Marie.
Let's sigh.
Your persona ability is that of the wild card.
Okay. Oh, yeah, there's other people in the room, so yeah, my persona ability is that of the wild card, yeah.
Marie, I would court her, says Ari fan. Likewise.
Yeah, I would pay court to that magnificent lady.
If you strengthen your bonds properly, their power will help you overcome any ordeal. Our role is to facilitate that.
I have eaten my garbage food and it is good.
Make up your mind.
By some metric.
By mixing together multiple persona cards, I can transmute them into a new form.
Margaret is a classy lady, yes indeed.
This, in other words, is the fusion.
Yes, persona fusion. This is where shit gets fucking fun.
You have the power to hold multiple personas and to use them accordingly.
Knowing you, Coyote, you're gonna get a fusion accident on like the first fusion you do, which will be very fun. Igor giving birth a wool. He gets Greg. I love that typo. That dates back to an old I think it was Yahoo Answers, which is dead now, I think. God, that's a vintage meme. Love that.
Yeah.
Love Marie. Gothic Wife, 11 out of 10. Correct, Cryptid Rhea.
Yeah, you don't have to sell me, okay? I'm hooked.
When you defeat an enemy, the seeds of possibility you attain will appear before you as cards. At times, they may be hard to grasp, but you must master your fear and reach out to them. When you obtain new cards, please do not hesitate to bring them here. If you have been developing your social links, then your persona will gain even more power. They will be one of your chief sources of strength. You would do well to take.
Just don't fuse their starting personas. Well, Izanagi is useful for a number of fusions. There's nothing wrong with that, but yeah, the game does not let you fuse your party members' starting personas.
Meanwhile, you've got ADFE. How is Babby formed? How is Babby formed? How girl get pregnant?
Yep, that is what the reference.
I have the Magician's social link with Yusuke. When a persona of the Magician Arcana is fused, that persona will gain even more power.
Alright. Fusions are awesome.
The tome you see in my hand.
They will seem random at first, but there is actually a system you can learn to exploit.
Okay. Yeah, Margaret is there being all, friendly and professional and stuff, and then Marie is the left one?
Marie is the left one, yes.
Yeah, she's just looking down and being flustered. So I'm not sure how to take that.
Marie's on the left, Margaret's on the right.
Yeah.
Registering the personas you hold will allow you to recall them at any time.
Cryptoree needs to pull a Mass Effect and should go.
Alas.
Staring at the father who lost his children. I am truly sorry for your loss. It'd be more glorious vintage copy pasta memes.
Farewell, mysterious stranger.
Alright, fans, same with Rhea. Got to go. Have a good rest of the stream. That's cool.
Yeah, you guys
we're normally wrapped by 3, but we're still getting to a wrap point right now.
Yeah.
Please see me when you wish to use it.
Okay, when do I get to see Marie?
Oh, and one more thing. I would like to introduce a new resident of the Velvet Room, who will be helping you on your journey.
Oh, yes, please. No, she is not an unfriendly-looking girl. Good night, Kateria.
Ari fan. Good night.
Good night, Ari fan.
Marie?
Yeah, I can hear. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too.
The girl seems unfriendly.
No, she seems guarded. That's not the same thing.
The narration is trying to skew you. You feel that you've met her somewhere before.
Oh, I know I have.
ADP says she's perfect. She is.
She is. She is perfect. She is flawless. She is without flaw. There are flaws in the world, but none of them are within her.
Huh?
I've met you somewhere.
Oh, maybe. That'd explain why you're so familiar.
Excuse her. This is Marie.
No reason to apologize.
Her soul is still very young and...
This is a really bad joke if you look too deep. She is mommy. Oh, that is... Oh, man. Knowing what I know about the character, wow. Nicely done, ADFE. Wow.
And yeah, Marie has a point. Whatever her story is, with respect, it's not for the rest of you to tell.
As you can see.
Wow. Yeah.
Damn, Margaret.
Margaret is passive-aggressive with Marie at times.
Okay, Margaret apparently has a problem with Marie.
She has little patience for Marie.
But please understand that she is only an apprentice, and forgive her for her impoliteness.
Yeah, that's some serious passive-aggressive crap going on there. Again, neither of these answers really reflect where I'm standing. I'm not at got it, and I'm not at I guess. I am at there is nothing to forgive.
Yep.
I guess is the closest to that, so I guess I'll choose that.
Yep. There are too many great lady companions in this game. That's very true.
Yeah, there are.
Marie will be dealing with skill cards. Using these cards
Skill
will allow you
cards
to
with
provide
okay.
your personas with
So
new
sidebar,
powers.
when I mentioned as a drive-by my self-imposed challenge run that I brought up a few times, where standard equipment, starting persona only, no party members. Without Marie's skill cards, this run would have been impossible. So I owe my victory in that run to Marie entirely.
Okay.
Also, I am sure she will help you form a bond between yourself
In
and
comparison,
the
during a
world.
standard run, I very rarely employ Marie's skill card function until like the latter half of the game or so. But during my challenge run, my so-called hell mode playthrough, I needed it right from the jump.
Yeah. Well, you know, Marie strikes me as someone who... It's like a lot of times when you encounter an aggressive pessimist, it's somebody who used to be an optimist.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times if you encounter somebody who's really shut off, determinedly unempathetic, they used to be incredibly compassionate and empathetic.
And in both cases, they got burned.
And they just got burned badly enough that they're still carrying the injury with them. So when I look at Marie, I kind of get a similar situation. It's like, no, she's not unfriendly, but she got tagged really hard somewhere along the line.
Well,
and
you're correct about that.
She's cautious, and I don't blame her.
Mm-hmm.
Marie will contact you at a later date.
Inside every pessimist is a disappointed optimist. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right there.
Please feel free to speak with her here when you wish to use her services.
Do you recall my words to you before?
Well, yeah, you definitely said words. I don't recall all of them. I remember responsibility.
The coming year is a turning point in your destiny. If the mystery goes unsolved, your future may be forever lost.
I feel like he's talking literally, like my timeline could just become twisted, knotted, and doomed.
Yeah, in other words, you might solve a mystery and might rewrite history.
Yeah.
DuckTales.
Precisely what I said. Defeat in battle is not the only way your journey may come to an end. Please do not forget this.
Righto.
When next we meet, you will come here of your own will. I look forward to it. Until then, farewell.
Our jolly resident Tengu. Ow, 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 ow.
Krillin says, "You didn't give me enough time to yell woo-woo." Okay, so now that we are at the point where there is a safe place, we are at a crossroads on this stream.
Well, I'm saving regardless. But
Absolutely,
what does the
always
cross
save.
mean? Across the stream, crossing the streams, but the
Just save, dude.
the thing that you said, what is it?
I will handle the words in the short term.
Thank you.
So, the point where I initially envisioned us reaching before calling it for the stream is not super far away, but it's not super close either. If I were playing, it would probably be 30 minutes, but since we're not, just playing the game, we're also commentating, it would probably be closer to like 45 minutes or maybe an hour.
Yeah, I do meander.
And I don't want you by any means to have to rush what's coming up. And I'm also very tired. So we may want to call it about here for tonight. We are past our normal runtime already.
Nice. I can just come here anytime I want. That is so cool.
Yeah, the world is slowly opening up to you. Very soon you'll have control over how you spend your time, where you want to go, all that good stuff.
Yeah. And ADFE notes that the quickest way to a pessimist's heart is past the diaphragm and ribcage.
I mean, that's literally true.
Some people advocate going through the chest, but really an upward strike starting from about the waist level is the most effective.
Yeah, then up.
Yeah.
So you circumvent the ribcage, because piercing right through it could be a hassle.
Yeah.
Except when the game decides, no, you're skipping time. Yeah, that's very true. There are going to be multiple points that, due to narrative reasons, multiple days will go by without you having control over what happens. There's a number of scripted events. There's only one time that I think it's unreasonable, because I don't think the game does a good enough job of telegraphing that you're going to lose time, and I will let you know how to avoid that, because...
Okay, cool.
Basically, there comes a time when the game says, here's your deadline, you know how deadlines work by now, complete the goal before the end of the deadline, don't screw around for too long, or game over. And then you think, okay, well, this is serious, I should rush and get this taken care of now, and then I can chill out. And that's normally the correct thing to do. From this one specific case, if you cut to the chase and do the thing, you will lose the entire month. It will just fast forward through all of it.
Screaming while I fall off the cliff. Ah!
Yeah, makes no fucking sense. So in that particular case, I'm going to say, okay, this is the time where you need to wait till the last damn day. Here's the last damn day. Do whatever else you want, and then do the goal on the last day.
Okay. Now, pursuant to an earlier discussion about Crossroads, I am exhausted.
I'm exhausted too.
So we've been able to really spend some good quality time with Chie, and I love that, and I think that's very important.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to, really see her strut her stuff in the other world, but
that will be for next time, I think.
That'll be for next time. Next time, there's going to be lots and lots of shadow fighting, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, and those of you who, if you like what you've seen, please consider commenting, subscribing, hitting the like button, ringing the bell, running in circles. Try not to set people on fire. It generally causes talk, but otherwise, celebrate your love for us as we celebrate our love for you.
Okay, that was extremely long-winded, but yeah, liking the video really helps a lot. Leaving comments really helps a lot.
I am a verbose mammal.
Yes.
But yeah, this is time for us to go ahead and wrap a bit. But before we go, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all of our patrons and supporters, present and future, with special thanks to...
Don't have it.
We don't have it?
We don't have the graphic. We had the main computer. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Good night, ADFE. We had the main computer which had the graphic I'm trying to call up for such a brief window. I didn't have a chance to move it onto the backup machine. We don't have the graphic. Normally, we have visuals here where we thank all of our lovely patrons.
We do.
This time, we're going to have to just do the verbal callouts without the visuals. They'll be back next week.
Please forgive us. Again, I'm very penitent and meek, and I'm doing the anime thing where my palms are together above my head. I'm kneeling down.
Oh, bow.
And uwu, please forgive uwu. but just pretend.
You got to say woo.
Yay, you got it. But just pretend that you're seeing these magnificent graphics. As I say, that we want to give special thanks to Cryptid Rhea and Guinevere, and with most of all, special thanks to, and here just imagine the most awesome picture of a Valiant Knight ever, my personal savior, Laughing Gremlin. This channel could not be what it is without your support. Thank you. And if you would like to support what we do, please consider becoming a patron, and please consider imagining even more really cool graphics at patreon.com/Coyote de la Mancha. And when you do, please send me a message via email or Patreon message if there's a particular color in which you would like to have your name displayed. Likewise, you can give a one-time donation at kofi.com/Coyote de la Mancha. And finally, a huge thank you to everyone who has circulated the links, shared news of us via social media to your friends, what have you.
Yeah, tell your friends.
Yeah. And
please read that last out loud.
And as ADFE says, please subscribe. Whoa.
Thank you.
I'm here for you.
For you right now?
Yeah. So, yeah. Until we meet again, gentle viewers and listeners.
Okay to ask, what time is it for you right now?
Oh.
It's after 3 in the morning over here.
Yeah, it is approximately 3:30 a.m. in our location. So, yeah. Until next time, don't wave swords around in a public eating place in a highly irresponsible manner. Only wave them in a responsible manner. Don't scare the cops. Don't frighten the straights.
And if you're a police detective, don't gossip wild rumors with fucking teenagers.
And with that, we will see you, gentle viewers and listeners, sometime again.
I've just had a letter to say I'm engaged to appear in the pantomime. The part I've to play is the principal boy, so I'm in for a beautiful time. The panto's Dick Whittington, I'm Dirty Dick, the fellow who once rode to York. The manager says I must get a good song about which the public will talk. I've commissioned some authors to write me a song, a very fine chorus they've sent me along. She sells seashells on the seashore. The shells she sells are seashells, I'm sure. For if she sells seashells on the seashore, then I'm sure she sells seashore shells. The seashell she sells are a terrible sell, and the song is a sell also. The authors both say it will go very big, but I fear I am all that will go. I've suffered from lockjaw and sickjaw as well in trying this chorus to sing. It's making me lisp, but I say to myself, the song sure to go with a swing. I'm dreaming of seashells when I am in bed. I only wish she would sell matches instead. She sells seashells on the seashore. The shells she sells are seashells, I'm sure. For if she sells